guys, welcome. If you are a new person here, welcome to my channel. My name is Nana, and if you are a recurrent visitor, thank you so much for coming back and coming back to watch my videos. And if you're a first person, just go ahead and hit that subscribe button. You don't want to miss all this lot content. It's gonna be great. I try to get a video out every Friday, so definitely hit the subscribe button. Remember to like and comment on the button, and share your thoughts about what you do when you take care of your locks, because I am always learning. I've had my locks for almost 3 years, and I'm still always learning. So I would definitely love to hear what you guys have to say. Today I wanted to take you guys through my wash day process. So usually what I do is my hair is not completely locked, and when I go to my retightenings, my loctician actually does not braid and band my hair anymore. And for those of you that don't know what braiding and banding is, it is a way to wash your hair and not have slippage. And slippage is just meaning your locks unraveling because they're not locked. So braiding and banding is very, very important, especially in the beginning when you first get your locks before they lock up. So braiding and banding basically means you braid it or you double strand twist it, whatever. I think braiding is probably better. You braid it and then you band it, like put a rubber band at the end to keep it secure, and that's how you wash your locks. And that keeps it from unraveling, especially with all the moisture in the water. So like I was saying, my loctician doesn't braid and bend my hair anymore when I go and get my retightenings, which is usually when she washes it. That's the only time she washes it. I wash it at home also in between. I go every 6 weeks, so about every 2 weeks at home, I will wash my hair. But I still braid and band. Mostly because I don't want to mess it up. I know if I do it without braiding and banding, I'm gonna get slippage. When she does it, it doesn't happen. But I know if I do it, it's gonna happen. So I don't want that problem. So I braid and band for that reason, and also because I like me a nice little braid out after I wash my hair. So basically, I braid, band, wash, let it air dry. I usually keep it overnight and maybe most of the rest of the next day, and then I take out my braids and I have a nice little braid out. And so that's why I like that. That's my process. I still braid and band, even though I guess I don't necessarily technically have to, but I do because I do like the braid out. So I wanted to show you guys real quick how I braid my hair. So usually what I do is I will part it into about 1, 2, 3, maybe like 4 rows. So 1, 2, 3, and then 4 rows, and get like 3 braids or 3 or 4 braids in each row. So I'll get like somewhere anywhere between 12 and 15 braids total. And I usually use these little black rubber bands right here. Rubber bands. I use those and just kind of secure the end with it. And so I'm just gonna do maybe 1 braid so you can see. So this is what the end usually looks like. I kind of tuck them in. I don't let them hang out, just tuck them in. I don't know if that makes a difference or not, but and this is a little bit smaller than the braids that I usually do. It's a little bit smaller, but it works, whatever. And I don't do them really tight. I try to loosen them at the roots. You gotta protect those roots and those edges, ladies, you see? I'm still struggling over here, but yeah, so this is about the size of the braid, and I'm just gonna braid my whole head like that. End up being a few more than what I usually get, but roughly 10 or something like that. Alright, and now I'm gonna get in into the shower. One thing I forgot to mention was that you should have either a black towel or a black t-shirt. That's what I have. I have a black t-shirt to dry your hair because you don't want any colored lint to be stuck in your hair. If you want any lint to be stuck in your hair and you want it to be black, just kind of blend in with your hair because you don't want, like I have like my light blue towel here, like this, using this on my locks to dry my locks would be a big mistake because it'd be light blue everywhere. So black towel or black t-shirt or any colored towel or garment that matches your hair color because not everybody's hair color is jet black like mine. Mine's jet black. So black works the best, but use whatever color matches your hair the best so that it blends in, just in case you get like little lint fibers stuck in there. Okay, so I am done and I'm gonna dry it. And I'm gonna go to bed because that's what I usually do. I just let it air dry. I usually let it air dry overnight. And then tomorrow, either in the morning or sometime during the day, I'm gonna take the braids out. I'm gonna make sure they're really dry first. My hair has gotten longer and a little bit thicker, so it takes a little bit longer to dry. But I'm gonna wait until they're completely dry and then take the braids out and I'll come back and show you the end result. Okay, later. I'm back. So it's about 24 hours later. I just took the braids out. I kept the braids in all day, but I finally took them out. And I wanted to mention a couple things before I say anything else. Is that last night, after I finished washing and drying my hair, I forgot to mention that before I went to bed, I spritzed my hair with my rose water, which is this kind. And you can get this at like Walmart, Amazon, anywhere. I'll put a link, a couple links down in the description box. But I spritzed the hair and the scalp, a little bit of the scalp, but mostly the hair with the rose water. And then also I tied my hair down with my silk scarf. Now the silk scarf kind of does two things. So it helps kind of lock in the moisture. And then also it really helps to decrease the fuzz, the frizz. Because after you wash your hair, especially natural hair, for black people, frizz is present at all times. But I found that whenever I spritz with a little bit of the rose water, maybe you might even need the rose water, but whenever I tie it down with my scarf, the frizz is so much less, so it's not quite as poofy, and you don't have so much kind of like hair kind of like peeking out of your roots and growing out of the locks so much. Spritz with your rose water if you use it, but definitely tie it down with your silk scarf the day or the night before your wash. And then the last thing that I'm going to do is I am going to oil my scalp a little bit. And what the scalp oil that I like to use is my Jamaican castor oil. It's the mango and lime brand, and it's the argan oil. Smells really So definitely this is what I use. And I get the one with the little tip with the applicator. I guess it's called an applicator. It's got the tip right there, and I just kind of run it through my scalp and just kind of squeeze as you go. Just try to, get even application. I don't put too much because then it kind of like dampens like my curls a little bit, or makes it kind of like greasy. It goes into the hair, and I don't want the hair to be greasy. So I just kind of put a little bit on the scalp, kind of apply it as far as I can, and just kind of rub it in. And that's pretty much it. I want to show you guys a little bit more of the curl. So if you like a nice scrimpy curl, which I don't really like, I like this look in about 2 or 3 days when the curls kind of loosen out a little bit more. If you like a looser curl, the double stranded twist is another really good option. I'm going to make a video with double stranded twist out because that is a little bit less scrimpy. So I'll show you guys exactly how. Scrimpy is a word that I made up. I don't know if it's a word. It might not be. So you see how tiny like the curls are? If that's not what you want, a double stranded twist out will work really well. But if you like, a nice scrimpy curl like this, and you lose a lot of length also, the curlier obviously that they are, but then that's fine. To each their own. Also, the other thing too is that I noticed that whenever I do a braid out, my hair is super like thin. I mean, I have fine hair, so it's not going to be big. Like I'm never going to have big volume, but I feel like it's even lighter. I don't know. And within like 2 or 3 days, it kind of like evens out a little bit, and then it looks a lot better. I usually don't like my braid outs the very first day, but second, third day, oh yeah, then it kind of like starts to kind of relax a little bit, and it's not quite as like that. So I'm going to show you guys the back a little bit. So if you like this this braid out, this is what you should be doing. If you're doing your wash day and you like braid outs, that's an easy way to achieve a braid out. It's like 2 things in one. You wash and then you have your braid out. But thanks so much for watching. This is pretty much it. If you like the video, comment, like, and also don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so that you are updated whenever I upload something new. I try to upload something once a week, at least every Friday I try. So stay tuned and come back, and thank you very much for watching, and bye.